Anya Baldwin sharing my Accra, Ghana, Africa trip vlog with you. Please like, share, and subscribe. I will talk about travel expenses in this video. So, here are some tips, fun facts for you. The information now that I'm showing you is an estimate because each person would be unique based on what they choose to purchase. Also, this is a 2024 estimate. Due to inflation, future costs, things may be more expensive. So I'll stop and talk about what you're seeing here. So these are the four, one, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, yes, six. These are the six main expenses for the total trip. The airfare, for me, I did choose business class. I would say if you're going to fly business class or first class, those are going to be the most expensive. And I would recommend that you join any type of mileage club so that eventually you could use your miles to pay for future trips. With the travel clinic, so the requirements were the yellow fever shot, the malaria pills, and then the consultation fee. Now, that yellow fever shot was the most expensive thing. Um, my shot was about $280 just for the shots. The malaria pills were a prescription, and thank goodness my insurance paid for it. But with some of the other family members that I traveled with, one person, their insurance made them pay $10, and then one person had to pay about $30 for theirs. You also pay a consultation fee. So that fee with the travel clinic is around $100, and they don't accept insurance, but you can submit the cost to your insurance company, which I did try that. And what I was told from the insurance company is I didn't go to an in-network provider. So even though I submitted it, I didn't get anything back. So whatever. Ground expenses. So I've used a travel agent and literally I paid them and then they paid for everything for the stay. So that was the hotel, the food. We had a dedicated driver or drivers because sometimes it was a different person. And then the daily activities, and then of course the fee for the travel agent, and then cash. So I would recommend bringing up to $1,000 in the newer $100 bills because that's what they prefer. They do not prefer 20s and 50s. They prefer hundreds. Now you could go to the black market once you get there and exchange with some or one person, but it's recommended that you bring crisp, clean $100 bills in exchange while you're there since the rate changes. And then the visa. So the visa is non-negotiable, and there is an application fee. You're paying for the visa, then you have to pay for your U.S. postage to mail it to them. And then they require you to pay for your return postage or FedEx as well. So the estimated cost could be anywhere from about eight to just over 8,600, and that's in 2024. Again, next year I'm sure it's going to be more expensive as inflation impacts all of these areas. Okay, so but it's worth it once you get there. You have fun, you experience places you've never been, people, food. So then, if you're traveling for the first time, work with a travel agent and tour guide to ensure your safety. The travel agent usually has connections with the ground accommodations, and the tour guide knows how to communicate and bargain with the locals. I would say with the flights, book your flights early, at least 2 or 3 months in advance to get the best deals, especially for December trips. You can use fare comparison tools like Google Flights or Sky Scanner and set alerts for price drops. I booked my flight in February of 2024 to ensure that I got the best rate, and then I monitored the prices, and they consistently increased until all the flights were booked. So even though a best practice is to book them 2 to 3 months in advance, I actually will say if you can book them the second month of that year, just so that you don't have to worry about it. Because if that is a popular place to travel and you wait 2 or 3 months in advance, let's say after July, there may not be anything available for you. And where I went, Ghana is a popular December destination due to festivals like Afrofuture, so prices may spike during that time. For food and dining, I would say enjoy the affordable street food like kilawile, which is spicy fried plantains, or healthy dishes like waki, which is rice and beans. High-end restaurants like Santoku or Bistro 22 are pricier but offer gourmet experiences. So, no, a meal at a local chop bar or informal eatery can cost as little as 3 USD, while fine dining might range from 20 to 50 USD. For activities and tour tips, plan ahead for popular activities like visiting Cape Coast Castle or the Afrofuture Festival, as tickets can sell out. Combine activities into daily tours for better value. And I can tell you, I did exactly that, or my travel agent did exactly that. When we think about souvenirs and tips, bargain when shopping at markets. Look for unique items like kente cloth, beaded jewelry, and wood carvings. Ghana is famous for its shea butter, often sold in raw form at local markets. And one of the family members that I traveled with bought some shea butter. I also got some black soap for me. So, budget for tips. So, it's 5 to 10%, which is common in restaurants, and small fees for services like baggage handling or guided tours. Keep small bills on hand for everyday expenses, as change can be hard to come by. And that is so true. I've tried to pay expecting $5 back and change or $10 back and change, and they say they don't have it. So I either had to decide to just let them keep it or say no, thank you, and move on to someone else because they do not like giving you change. They prefer you to just give that extra money to them. Public restrooms in Ghana often charge a small fee for use, typically less than 1 USD. A bottle of water could cost 50 cents, while a cappuccino at a cafe may cost around 2 to 3 USD. Unlike Charlotte, tipping isn't always expected in Ghana, but it is appreciated for excellent service. So, the question that I have for you is think about how I can make the content better and add suggestions. If you would like to see more, please share what you would like to see. Do you have any tips on how to save with travel expenses? Please share them. And what you're seeing here is literally everything that I did every single day. And I participated in every single event. So every day we had anywhere from 1 to 3 things going on. And again, I stayed busy. We were out there walking under that sun and just enjoying the people. So thank you for watching the video. I'll make more content. Talk to you soon.